Video from a Christian church service in China. It shows worshipers being raided by Chinese Communist Party police as part of the government's crackdown on Christianity. One Chinese pastor who fled to America is now warning that scenes like this are strikingly similar to the way the left censors speech here in the U.S. Bob Fu is that pastor and the president of China Aid, a watchdog group that tracks the religious persecution in China, and joins me now. Bob, thank you so much for getting up with us and being here to talk with us about this morning. But you have a very stark warning for America. What is it?
Thank you, Ashley, for having me. Because I was born, raised, educated in communist China, I just observed striking similarities during this COVID dictatorship time between China, of course, even the United States of America. I find we are really, in America, descending into a very dark kind of reality that somehow those mayors and governors all of a sudden became little emperors, and also the media has become an ideological tool to do propaganda with one side of the extreme leftist agenda. That's very power over the church, and those mayors or governors, such as in California, I mean, they just want to be the Lord over the church and over the people of faith. I mean, in the name of the COVID. So I think that is the key, that the American Christians should be prepared for the kind of persecution the Chinese Christians, Saudi Arabian Christian, or North Korean Christians may have been facing. So we need to be prepared.
Bob, before I let you go, how can Americans who do not adhere to these practices of being progressive and trying to censor everyone for everything they want to say or do, how can they push back on this?
I think the most important thing to push back is we need to really honor the Lord as Christ and the only Lord over the church. Not any political party, not any political figure, not any ideology, political ideology can drive us. So we need to stand firm on the rock of our faith in Christ. Otherwise, if we are accommodating, if we are yielding our faith and even a little bit, and then the politicians, those other forces would want to replace that, and then our faith will be compromised. I think we will have a horrible time, I mean, not only for us, but for our children and our next generation.
Bob, you seem like such a good